it's magic. One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. Up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty, use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Drown out my problems, let me One up and up, it's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos.
Coach, playoff fever has immersed South Florida as we are at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
80. 59.
Yes.
Hey, alert. Check 59. Mike is 59.
Hey, Haywood.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Hey, alert 3.
59's Mike. Check, 59.
Rosen on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 78 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Check out hot read. Watch twist. You go
First carry for Nick Chubb. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And down to the 19-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 42 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Here we go again. Undercrush. Check 31. Like 52.
On the carry, it's Chubb. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Play fake. Mayfield. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie. Watch the ship. Regular.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Rosen and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Man, I got you.
Motion.
Rosen will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Let's get Delta. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check 59. I'm scared.
On third down, Rosen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Hey, watch it. Watch 20. Check 24.
Following the interception, Mayfield letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
I'm coming after you. 43's the mic.
Now Mayfield. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
20. Hey, I'm 133.
They'll run with Chubb. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Check 26. Check 26. Check. Hey, alert.
On second and goal, Mayfield, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Landry that time, but now it's third and goal.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now a give right side. Green. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. This situation in the fourth quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in, announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Hard. Right. We want this. Mike's 59. Mike's 59. Let's go one more. Time.
Now Rosen looking to throw. And Stills over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Complete to Kenny Stills. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 5.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
Monday. 80. Hey, zoom. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Rosen. And he can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Not through an opening, and there he goes. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb. 92 yards, and the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit and try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now it's Rosen. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Under 10, under 10, 10. 80, 80, 80.
Mike, 53, 53, Mike.
Hey, Echo.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe
They'll look to throw on 1st down with Josh Rosen. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Cleveland. 46 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Check. King. Pilot, 64, read.
From the gun, Mayfield steps away to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Check. Front down.
Point it right. Alert.
They go play action. Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Check. Watch the safety creep.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
You. 6 down. Check 6 down. Back.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A reminder coming up at the half, as we've done all year. We'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Check. Lucky.
Watch out.
Real.
They'll give it to Chubb, and he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
He don't know no better.
Milage. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen Ballage, 64 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Double dog. That's the way.
Run.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Alert flare. Switch it.
Regular. Watch out.
Mayfield off the play fake. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 75 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Watch twist. Middle.
59 Mike. Check, 59.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Alert.
Now Rosen on 1st down. This one into the hands of the running back, Ballage. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 50-yard line.
A good spot to throw, and indeed they'll come out with 4 wide receivers here on 2nd and inches.
Bang. Hey, quarter.
Mike 5'9.
Here we go. Banjo. Mike's 59.
Alert.
Bring it.
Check. Bravo. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
From midfield now, here's Rosen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Rosen now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Pick it up.
Wise motion.
Hug.
Mike, 53. Mike. I got you. Hey, switch gears. Check.
Hey, quarter.
Again, it's Rosen. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
65.
Watch the eye.
Kill, kill, kill. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill up.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
180. Hey, alert 33.
Shit, shit. Shit.
Pistol.
Come. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Run.
Slam.
They go play action here on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
180.
43. Check.
Hey, alert 33.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb.
Switch.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They run it again with Chubb. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. A toss play to Chubb. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
He's crashing.
Hey, alert 33.
Slam.
Shit. Watch the shit.
Joker.
King.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partner, is that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control, and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the 2-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Check 53.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Motion.
Monday.
Hey, we got Mike.
Go.
Mike 53.
Throwing now, Rosen on first down. Flushed out right. And to the left side here, Wilson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Hey, let's get there.
Hey, alert.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They run it with Ballage. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Check. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Shoot. Hey, alert. Hey, alert. Buzz.
Rosen just getting the snap off and 1. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. He'll have a 1st down and more past the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 78 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. Johnson with a burst, a 1st down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
I got motion. Mike, 53. 53.
Hey, alert. Here we go, G. Here I come. Wide. Get wide.
Rosen on 1st and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Now Ballage. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
He wasn't ready.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Hug.
58, right over there, right over there.
On 2nd and 7, Rosen. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
I remember throughout my career hearing defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore.
There goes Duke Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Duke Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today. They rely more on the ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down.
And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Alpha.
On 1st down, it's Rosen. It's complete. Stills. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Rosen. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I really put this bad boy away.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Raekwon McMillan. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jerome Baker, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
We got 3. Check number 6.
And he's He's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a 4th down now.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Here's Britton Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rosen. And he's going to go down again. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
58 the mic.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Run that. Check 13.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creep.
Middle. Shoot.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Alert. Hit the end, boy.
Hey, exit.
Get your swerve on. Watch
Quarter.
Watch the ship.
Motion. Hey, quarter.
4th down. Here's Rosen. And he finds Stills complete. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. To throw is Rosen. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Myles Garrett in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rosen, now a desperation throw deep down. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Rosen looking to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Right there. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Hey, 58 is a mic.
Here's Rosen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Hey, alert! 58, boy, 58, 58, Mike. Let's go, Hey, wahoo!
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I got you.
They're going on 4th down. Rosen. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And as a result, their playoff run may end right here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them 1 step closer.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA.